Okay.
Okay.
Get some trivia for everyone tonight.
We didn't realize we were matching V-necks until now.
She buys me V-necks. I said, guys, don't wear V-necks, but she buys me V-necks.
Only when they're on super sale.
Yeah. At least it's not a low-cut V-neck. That'd be
That
weird.
would be weird.
Well, you have one V-neck.
It
I was
was
like, that's too much.
100% cotton. It was soft. I figured you could wear it for pajamas.
I like
didn't
it.
like it.
It's great. It's great. It's just baby blue. I don't also wear baby blue.
You have blue eyes.
All right. Got some trivia. Yesterday, I was listening to the radio, and they said it was the shortest day of the year. Okay? They said that because the distance of the moon from the Earth, the spin was fastest, and it was 1.3 milliseconds faster than every other day. So it's 1/1000th, less than 1/1000th of a second. So like it's just the shortest day.
Wait, what? We're at our longest.
No, not daylight. Day.
Day.
Like the day where it's going to elapse faster because we're spinning slightly faster because the moon's further from us.
I literally can't even follow what you're saying right now.
Oh my gosh, I was listening to this just thinking. Like, they could say anything they want. And they do. They say anything they want and people believe them.
Sorry,
Bethany's texting. This isn't going to be a good video. I can just warn you right now.
What do you mean?
Well, because you're texting right in the first 5 minutes of it.
I can multitask. I'm listening to you.
Okay.
And writing
So,
at the same time.
I was thinking about some things. Oh.
I will close this door.
Sorry, it's the end of the day. We don't usually do videos. I don't make those noises in the morning as much.
Yeah.
But the floods in Texas and North Carolina, everything. I was thinking about Satan's release in mud flood. Okay.
I had the same thought, but I didn't say it out loud when you just said there was all that flooding.
You did?
This afternoon. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
okay.
So I think that when Satan was released, they utilized weather modification. I think that probably was around during the millennial reign for good, right? Hey, there's a fire over there. Cloud seeding. Take the fire away. Good, thank you. Right? What they do now is the opposite of good. It's like, let's first demo a bunch of buildings and then let's flood it and have the earth cover a lot of the buildings and a lot of the roads, a lot of the railroad tracks. You know, so I think Satan inverted the good amount of weather modification, weather control, and makes it awful. I think what we're going to see in this last year, and I say last year, like in this next year, probably last, is lots of weather. I don't know why I'm laughing about this because it's like it's coming to a town near you.
Because we have to put all these caveats into all the things we say.
What?
Even to each other, like, well, if it's the last.
If it's the last year.
Imagining it's the last. Well,
I'll bet they do this and have a blast doing it. I think I read 15 cities in the last week have flooded. And so I do think we're getting a taste of like one thing that's always been so it's like why are all the buildings from the millennial reign mud flooded? And I know Alan Paco with Mud Flood Was Armageddon says that Armageddon caused the mud flood, and it just doesn't make sense because the millennial reign buildings were built during the millennial reign, and Armageddon was before that, so they couldn't be mud flooded unless some of the buildings were previously here. Sure, but I think a lot of the ones in America were built during the millennial reign.
Right. We don't have, but maybe some of the like Aztec buildings or something, different story.
Oh, sure, yeah. And a lot of other maybe tunnels and systems have been buried that were from the old. You know, Armageddon may have had similar things too. So anyhow, I bet we get to look forward to lots of flooding. So you know, that's I do think there are victims in these floods that are like just like you and me, like, why did this happen to us?
Yeah, like some of it by crisis event, we think that it's planned, but not necessarily everyone involved is an actor.
No.
And so, sadly, plenty of people get harmed by these things.
Yeah, and I think some of the, like, it's political children that are over there. We know that politics is all theater. So I bet there's some stories that are fabricated, some that are real. I don't really know. I don't have.
Yeah.
I'm not an answers guy anymore. I just
No.
think about things and wonder.
I don't mean no, you're not an answers guy, but I mean we're not. We're just as confused as everyone else. Although you did have a good point when there's the picture of a girl stuck in a tree in the flooding. Like, who sees a girl stuck in a tree and is like, "Let me stop and take a picture first."
Photo op.
Yeah.
Photo op.
And then let's go help her.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe they couldn't get to her. You gotta wonder about some of these things.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the first thing. What's the second thing?
You said you remembered your list of all the things.
I was gonna do controlled op. A little snippet. I'm not gonna say too much.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna edit myself.
All right.
I said too much last time. We did a video yesterday and I didn't like it, so I never posted it. But it's because I got a little bit shilly. Like, I called out some shills, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. But I will say that the idea that Satan would set up people to talk about the little season that are shills is very, of course Satan will do that. Like, to think that he wouldn't, to think that this the little season crowd is all a clean version, like Satan wouldn't touch that, wouldn't pretend to sort of be one of the people that believes this, would be foolish. Yeah. I am sure they are. And some of them may not have shown anything that would give us any sort of reservations or pause, or have even said anything that's wrong. But I'll bet that as their popularity grows and as the world starts to do whatever they're doing, that's when Satan will utilize them and take them in a direction. So, I think we should expect some of those people that were like, we love them, to be like, oh no. That's just going to happen.
Yeah.
Right, there they go. But that doesn't mean what they said is wrong, or that their videos are bad, and I'm not even naming names, so nobody can get upset. I'm just saying that the idea of that being the case, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, and classic example of that is the very one of the videos that helped us. Actually, me first. Yeah. Because I showed you a different video. The one that really made a difference to me was a great biblical cosmology video, and then the people who made it totally tanked and went completely insane.
Completely insane.
So, and went totally anti-biblical and just
we can talk about that one.
We can.
There's Tyler Doka, okay, and Tyler Doka,
Pillar of Truth Church.
Tyler Doka. In the end,
talk about that one.
We can, because that one's very safe. There's not one listener here that's like, oh, I still like Tyler Doka. Okay.
Right, because he decided he was Jesus himself.
He did say he was Jesus, and he was a woman.
And he said a whole bunch of other things that we're not even going to repeat.
Now, that's after saying a lot of things where we were like, true. And then he gradually started trying to get people to drink Kool-Aid with him.
Yeah.
And he had his following got whittled down pretty low, but there still were some stalwart people that were with him, even in this revelation that he was actually Jesus.
Yeah. And they were at least thinking like, we gotta help him see, we gotta change his mind. I was like, if you aren't convinced someone's in it for satanic purposes, now's the time.
Yeah.
Don't try to go talk to that guy. But I think so many things are like that. They're gaining our allegiance only to nosedive or sidetrack.
Yes. I think Tucker Carlson you could put in that category, and also Candace Owens. On the big scale, there's no problem.
Okay. I don't know what names you're naming.
Yeah, but no,
Those
no,
are
but
okay
those.
ones too.
Well, it's like saying Trump is not a good guy. Like that's okay.
Okay.
We're this on the national scale. Of course, you guys all know. There's nobody on the national scale, right? And we got Milton coming.
Oh.
Uh,
Hey, Milton.
I can only find this pair.
Yeah.
Intermission.
Intermission.
All
We're
right.
back. So we were talking about the I want to show my library thing.
That's what we were talking about?
No, well, we were talking about how you just can't ever let your guard down because
Because of the shills.
there's just satanic influence everywhere.
Right.
And
I don't know. I thought we were. She said she remembered what we were saying. I thought she meant she was ready. Where'd you go?
now the paper's not here, but I was gonna say that I just think all these things that start out sort of wholesome. There it is. Thank you.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, news, YouTube, any sort of different influences on our lives. That's the error of so many 501c3s is that I think they get us to just start accepting anything that's said once we have that initial like allegiance and buy-in, and then we can get things twisted.
Aren't we endlessly optimistic? That
that now we can trust.
That we'll have a champion.
Yeah, and so a reminder that we can't trust. I mean, this is a local public library, but this is the summer reading program, and I just couldn't believe, particularly this image. I was just like, what is happening here? We have some earth goddess Baphomet thing going on. Just why? This is supposed to be just this fun loving summer reading program thing. Why do we have to give the children that image to go on? And it's just a reminder that nothing's safe, and it all has to be filtered at all levels. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I was tying that into your
now
comment.
Something that I think is worth talking about. We talked about in the last video. Are you okay?
Yeah.
You're moving badly.
Me too.
Sure. Okay, so Beth has SI joint pain.
Yeah.
Sciatic nerve.
Well, sciatic nerve is a little different. I mean, I have some of that too, but right now it's specifically like the joints in the hips sometimes kind of freak out from muscle tightness.
That's no fun.
Yeah.
So pray for Bethany.
There's always something.
Yeah, and this ship doesn't float without you.
Yeah.
At 100%. You got to run.
You guys are pretty good at making rice.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Anyway,
we can't
okay,
find
what
the
were
rice.
we saying?
Okay,
Enough about that.
Okay, I was gonna say, with the amount of people sort of making a lot of videos about what's going on, who's doing it, I do think they want us to be angry and to get worked up and to try to like do something about it too.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna like get them back, and I think that's the wrong stance to take in the little season. Okay, Satan must be loosed. He's gonna deceive the world. We don't have to be deceived, but can we stop him? It's like absolutely not. And last time I was talking about how eager I am for God to dole out the fire raining down, because I am angry about it, but to try to, like the flooding, I know it didn't affect my house, so it's a little easier just to say, hey, we're okay right now, we're still making it, but I do think this is part of the holding on for the end of the little season is like, how much can we smile through these days? How much can we ignore? Can we take lightly? Can we hold our things lightly? Can we hold our health lightly? Can we go, today I made it through. I didn't hurt too bad, or
And just maintain faith.
Maintain faith. It's hard. I mean, like I said, I do think there are actual victims in this flood, these places where they're flooding. I think there's some actors and some victims. So that's and I think there are probably some good people in the mix. So I listened to some of my lunch break while I was working, and it was an hour-long episode about some of the, just compiling some of the evidence. I think number 90. I don't know. I forget.
Yeah.
But I'm just reminded that, there are a lot of people that are understanding that we're in some different reality than what we've been told. And I think as people come to grips with that, then comes the anger and the revolt. And like with the chemtrails, I think this is the clearest example where it came to me. It's like they want us to now know they're doing it to us, and they will continue to do it to us. And there's nothing a state legislator or federal or RFK, they're all fully aware of this stuff. It's like Bush after the towers come down. It's like, we're gonna go get the people that did this. It's like, what? They want the anger and the people to sort of come along and to get fired up about this stuff, but it won't amount to anything. There's no champions, and that's, I think, one of the saddest things in the little season. Bible times, there's always champions, right? There's always like, there's somebody rises to prophets. This is a quiet time, and those that like we got. I just think there's not going to be Satan can't allow it in the little season of deception to have the champions, but we do have a champion coming, and look forward to that. I can't wait till Jesus gets involved in the fight, and I can't wait till fire rains down from God the Father, and look forward to how that happens. Bethany, where'd you go, Beth? Are you gone?
I'm half here.
I'm gonna have to say goodbye by myself.
Oh, well, here I can
Say goodbye. Got some brown-tail moth, caterpillar, hash.
Oh yeah.
Let's name
Mine
all.
with brown-tail.
Let's name all the things that are just horrible about Maine.
Well, we love Maine.
We love Maine. Okay, but we had some people come visit, and we were like, okay, so there's brown-tail moth, caterpillar hairs, which just are horrible. If you don't know what those are, that's good. We've got ticks. We've got these Japanese beetles that are insane right now.
Well, they're bothering the plants, not us.
Yeah,
but
black flies, mosquitoes, and
deer fly are very bad.
Now deer fly, right? You're like, what are you guys doing up there?
And a few moose fly, which are actually horse fly, but we rename them moose fly in our family.
I haven't seen too many. They call those greenheads too, right? Those big girls.
But mostly it's the deer fly.
And then all the chemine and all the things. So there's a lot of reasons not to be have a hard time.
We don't have flooding, and we don't have extreme heat, and there's lots of things to celebrate. No tornadoes, fires.
Yeah, and I was talking to my buddy, my neighbor buddy, about some of the flooding. Okay, now he's not with us on a lot of the little season stuff, Bible stuff, but he does understand a lot of other things. And he also does believe they're going to flood everywhere.
Wow.
Okay.
Doesn't he also think they're going to fire?
Fire and flood. Oh, he's got them both. Well, they're ready to do either.
Yeah. Right.
He thinks that all the stuff they're putting on has made the forest ready to go up like a tinderbox, but that also floods are planned. But he doesn't think our area in particular, because of Camden, and so it's interesting. I wonder Like, where do you want to be? Do you want to be in Tennessee, in liberal or in Republican sort of conservative areas, or Florida, whatever? Or do you want to be in Maine? Or you want to be in some, I don't know, what's it, California? Nobody wants to be in California, right? I guess California is great. California is great. I think people are just jealous of it because I was there one time and I was like, oh, so this is paradise. Just every day is great. What's the fun in that? There's nothing to complain about. What am I talking about? Nothing now. All right, so I'm going to say goodnight.